Hi guys, it's Ellen, and today I have a mini album to share with you. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen I have my baby albums for Theo, and I do them in A5 size, just to mix it up a little bit. I actually quite enjoy working in that size for his album. I don't really film process videos because they're really simple pages. There's nothing technical. I don't really do mixed media or anything like that, but I have a lot of photos from his first birthday, and I thought I would make a separate mini album for them. So that's what I'm doing today. This is part 1. Part 2 will be up in a couple of days as well. It got a bit long, so I thought I'd split it into 2 parts. And here I'm just cutting out all of the photos that I've got, so you can see there are so many, hence why I needed a whole album for his first birthday. And in the beginning you will have seen for the pages, I've got the first page is his the invites that we had done for his party. There's a post-it note covering up my personal details on there, and then the other pages are his birthday cards. And to make the back of the cards more interesting, I went over them with wrapping paper that I saved from the day from all of his gifts, and I just added them with some matte gel medium, because on the back of cards you get sort of the barcode and stuff. It's not very nice to look at, and I really wanted to get in a lot of his wrapping paper, so yeah, I added that to the back of every card / page. And then I'm working on his first page here. So this was the morning of his birthday, and this is just all of his presents and decorations that he had. His cards have been opened because his party was actually before his birthday, so we put all of them up, and yeah, I just got this little collage of all of his presents from us and his cards and some happy birthday balloons and decorations and things that we got. So I've just journaled about that on the bottom right hand corner, and I've added just a couple of things that say 12 months or 1 year old. These are from the Echo Park Welcome Baby Boy, I think it's called. That's the collection that I've been using in his baby album. So then I'm moving on to the next page. So what I've done is the fronts of the card and the writing in the cards aren't being covered up, but the inside left hand page of the cards and the back of the cards are where I'm adding my ephemera and things to. So on this page I'm adding all of his birthday messages that got sent over on Facebook, and I didn't quite get all of them in, but I tried to get most of them in. There were so many. And then I've got a big picture of the birthday post that my best friend Henny wrote for him, and I want to add that as a tip-in this page. So I've added some more wrapping paper on the back of that, just to cover up the back of the photo, and I'm just going to tip that into the right hand side of the card so you can still see what's written inside. So yeah, I'm just using some bright coloured washi tape. I think this is a Vicky Bootin washi tape, and I'm just sticking that in so you can flip it in and out. I'm going to add some stamping to the page. I just write out birthday messages. I think I skipped some of this so you don't have to watch me write the whole word. Yep, that's written out there. And then I wanted to stamp some arrows. So I've got this little stamp set here. Oh yeah, I tried to add this love this stamp to the card, but the card's sort of shiny. It's sort of glossy card, and I really smudged it. So I've stamped it onto some white card, and then I'm going to trim that out and cover the stamping mistake that I did with that. I also stamped some of the arrows, and I've cut them out and added them to the page as well, sort of pointing down to the messages. It just adds a bit more interest to this page because it was a little bit uninteresting with just the Facebook messages. So yeah, I thought that would add some interest, so I'm just going to trim them out and stick them in. And I have to just apologise, my head appears in quite a bit of the video. I must have my camera tilted at a different angle than I normally do. My camera setup isn't always out, so pretty much every time I film I have to reset it up. So it's never in the exact same place. And I must have had it tilted slightly more towards me because, yeah, my head keeps popping in. So apologies for that, I didn't realise as I was filming. On the back of that tip-in, I've added some of the labels from his birthday presents, and I also added a tag that matched the blue of the card, and I've just stapled that to the top of the card. So again, you can flip that up and see what's underneath. And I wanted to add something to the front of that tag, so I've just added a piece that said happy in a million little ways. I just liked the bright colours of that, so I've added that. I'm just looking for something extra to add to this page in my use it up box. I've spoke about this box before, so it's things from old scrapbook collections or random things that I've got that I want to use up. Unfortunately, this box just keeps growing rather than actually being used, so I'm trying to use quite a bit of it in this video. I found a lucky piece in a nice bright yellow, so I've added that to the page, and that's this one all finished. On the back here, this is I've cut this out from a balloon that he had. He had a couple of balloons as well as gifts and things. So as well as the wrapping paper, a couple of the cards have the balloons glued to the back. And the matte gel medium worked really well with this as well. I wasn't sure how it would go because obviously it's glossy, but no, it's worked really well, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to just create a photo strip here just to show all of the different things that we did throughout his day, and I've added that to some white card just so the photos don't get lost on that busy balloon image. And then I'm going to add some label stickers and just write out some different parts of his day. So I add a label sort of to each photo. So the first photo, we had a swimming session, which we do almost every Friday, and all of his little friends sang happy birthday in the pool, so that was lovely. And then we've got his birthday lunch, his visits from family members, and him opening some of his presents. So onto the next card, I'm going through some papers that I've got that so I've made sort of a kit for Theo's baby albums. So I'm going through some different papers that I've got from there, and I can't remember where they're all from, sorry. I think this one might be a Pink Fresh paper pad. If it is, it's very old. The other papers that I use are from Echo Park, so I know those ones. But yeah, I found this sort of cut apart paper, and it said there's a piece on it that said date of arrival, so I've added that to the top of this card, and I've backed two of his photos onto one of the bright alphabet papers. I love that paper and I've struggled to use it before, but it works quite nicely as a layer behind my photos. So I'm just sticking them in, and I'm going to circle the date that Theo was born, and I'm going to stamp in the year just with those alphabet stamps that I used before. I'm not sure where these are from. I've had them a very long time. I think they're really cheap. They're not anything special, but I love them because they're so tiny, and a lot of my other letter stamps are a lot bigger. I'm just adding a little annotation to the left hand photo that says cake face because yeah, he'd been eating his chocolate cake and it was all over his face. And I've added a little sticker that said, "You are one super cool kid," along the side, and another that said, "Coolest kid ever." So I'm just flipping through what I've done here, and you will see that there's a page that I missed out filming. I did that sort of on a whim and I didn't turn the camera on, but yeah, you'll see it in the photos. It's just a piece of his birthday banner, and I've just added some pictures and some decorations on the back of that page. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and the next part 2 of this baby album will be up shortly. Thanks, bye!